Oh my. Okay, ogre. Oh my god, what a damage. Okay, ultimate ability. Yeah, really, Jaina. Hail and matches adventures, welcome to the world of Baldur's Gate 3. You enjoyed my Sub-Zero and Scorpion builds, so I decided to switch universe and went into World of Warcraft, or basically Warcraft universe. And I decided to build Jaina Proudmoure today, so that's what we got here. Okay, how I made her. Actually, it was hard task, so head will work like head 5, head 1 I think is best heads, skin color will be cool tone 3, then no body art of course, eyes will be sapphire 2, you need to turn on all eyes colors to get the sapphire 2 or sapphire 4, then makeup, we don't need a lot of makeup 2 will work, hair color will be white 5, that's our color, white 1 can work too, white 1 or white 5 in my opinion is best colors. This looking like greenish, but it mostly with this armor, I guess. So one of these two versions will work. And Jaina got this gold blondie to highlight. So I don't think there's like good hair actually. So nice looking is Lone Wolf, but still she got like long hair. So mostly it will be stylistic approach, bardic inspiration looks nicely too. For today I will stick with Rover's Stumble, and we don't have any draconic bloodline. And yeah, we're starting with draconic bloodline sorcerer. If we want like best looking armor that looks exactly like Jaina's armor, wild magic is more cool. We just color it to blue or purple and it will look great. But draconic bloodline is just better because we can build more stronger working character. Building our character class is sorcerer, of course. Starting ancestry will be white dragon with armor of Agathos. Main spells will be, of course, Ray of Frost, our cantrip, Ray of Frost, and our spells will be Ice Knife, our spell basically. All other spells, depending on what you want to do, you can pick whatever you like. I will focus only on spells that Jaina have. So our abilities will go like this. We go and max out our charisma to 16, dexterity to 16. I think armor class is more important with this build than our health points and concentration. So constitution 14, and we got some spare points. I drop it into strength and wisdom. Just like that, let's go. Okay, to level up, you want to go with sorcerer up to level 5. On the way, we're picking Chromatic Orb as our spell, Twin Spell and Distant Spell as our meta magic. Then we're getting Quickened Spell on level 3, and our spells doesn't matter too much. So if you're building this Crystal Maid in Jaina Proudmoure, focus on spells for exploration like Enhanced Sleep, Feather Fall, if you want to use only Jaina's spell in the battle. For our feat of choice on level 4, we want to go with Elemental Adept, Cold, of course, so we ignore resistance to cold damage. On level 5, nice spell to have is Haste. Then we continue with Sorcerer, we don't care about spells, again. And on level 7 we get in access to Ice Storm, our awesome level 4 icy spell. And we want to get to level 8. On level 8 we get in additional feats. And we want to improve our Charisma modifier. Charisma is main important stat. So while we can continue going in with Sorcerer, actually I recommend getting few levels in Wizard. You can get it on the way, so we could get like 5 levels Sorcerers and 2 levels Wizards, then continue with Sorcerer. And we need Wizard just for 2 levels, and for 2 reasons. So first level doesn't matter, just pick whatever you like, there's no icy spells for Jaina. Then on level 2 you're picking this Evocation Wizard subclass, so your allies will be saved against your evocation spells, and most spells from our spell list will be evocation spells, or just all of them. And basically you finish with your sorcerer. So you can go with 5 sorcerer to wizard, finish with wizard, or go with 8 sorcerer to wizard to sorcerer. And why we want 2 levels in wizard? These 2 levels in wizard just to be able to summon conjure elemental. And you will learn it from the scroll, you will find it somewhere in Act 2, Act 3. You will find it anyway. And of course we will be making water elementals. But first of all, how to make this look? So basically it's basic sorcerer robe. And this sorcerer robe got awesome colors when it's under right lighting in the game. I mean, it should look almost like Jaina. So this robe I made with baby blue and gold dye. Pretty nice. Head of Uninhibited Kushiga. You can buy it from the trader in Act 2. All information about items will be in pinned comment. So this just looks nicely because I guess Jaina signature is this hood always. But if you want to play without this hood and to be Jaina like that, best item will be Cold Brim Head, because this Cold Brim Head will inflict encrusted with frost on enemies that you are attacking with your cold abilities. You got only cold abilities and they will take additional frozen damage, so why not to have this stuff? At the same time, when we're doing damage with cantrips, we're adding our spellcasting modifier to damage dealt, so our Ray of Frost will be casted with additional damage from our charisma modifier, and when we're dealing cold damage, we're also creating 4.5 meter circle of ice around the target. And that's like cool. So, Conjure Elemental, that's how this scroll looks. You just go into Wizard and learn this spell. Just learn more spells, Conjure Elemental, and just learn it. So now we learned this awesome spell. So we don't have a lot of concentration spells. We have only Haste as our concentration spell. And we can decide, do we want to concentrate on Haste or we want Expeditious Retreat. So Expeditious Retreat will use only level 1 spell slot and you will have Dash as bonus action. So very nice addition. But most importantly, you see this weapon. That's definitely not Jaina's weapon. So let me show you how this Jaina will play in the battle, and I will explain you where you can get awesome Jaina stuff. And we can create Myrmidon from level 6 spell slot or Water Elemental from level 5 spell slot. Let's create Myrmidon. I guess he's like cooler. That's our Jaina Proudmoure. So our skills. Final skills. Ray of Frost, our cantrip, doing damage just like that. And yeah, this Water Elemental is more lore accurate. In Heroes of the Storm, in WarCraft 3, Jaina got these Water Elementals. Ice Knife, level 1 spell, doing damage, but honestly our cantrip doing more damage than Ice Knife, so we technically don't even need this stuff. And we got our level 4 Evocation Ice Storm, that's like signature Crystal Maiden move in my opinion, just ultimate. And Cone of Cold, I mean it's not like Jaina's move, but still very nice spell to have. And of course you get this Chromatic Orb, you can cast it with cold and just little icy stuff. And just a little bit bonus, Armor of Forgetters, you can upcast it, for example level 4, it's nice, and you will get some temporary hit points and icy stuff. So, is this Jaina? I don't know, she's definitely look like almost like Jaina. So, in WarCraft, Elemental was only attacking, basically. But here, we can fly to our enemies, and we got a lot of stuff to do. We got this cold damage, she like attack, very strong stuff. Normal weapon attack, doing cold damage too, so yeah. And Explosive Icicle, a more cold attack. So basically cold mage, Jaina. I guess it's Jaina stuff. As you can see, we got this circle of ice around our targets, very cool. And of course our ultimate ability, yeah. So that's definitely Jaina stuff. So that's totally like mage, our cold mage. And our strongest combination, of course, will be something like this. You need to cast Haste before the fight. So you got 2 actions. Of course, you can do it in the fight, but strongest combination, of course, to do it before the fight. So you enter fight with 2 moves, and you got your Elemental, he will do some damage, and then you got your Jaina, and she will do some damage too. So what she can do? She can do, for example, Ice Storm, signature move, and most importantly, she will do it 3 times in 1 turn. So that's like first time. Then we got our second action, we're doing it 1 more time. And we can use our quickened spell with sorcery points to make it third time. And of course we can upcast it to higher level spells to make even more damage to our enemies and ignore resistances, and as you can see we're doing pretty nice amounts of damage. Additionally, you can use Twin Spell to cast your cantrip Ray of Frost to 2 targets. That's like strong combination too. Pretty nice combination. So where to get awesome stuff to finish your Crystal Maiden Jaina build? First of all, you need to get to Underdark, and it will be at the end of first act. I won't explain how to get there, you will get there almost anyway if you just play in the game. So when you first reach Underdark, you got 2 options. One option is just go and explore it throughout. Explore every corner and you will find these 3 items. These 3 parts: Icy Crystal, Icy Helve and Icy Metal. Or if you want to know exactly where to find them, then look at these coordinates. Okay, first part of item will be in this area, and it will be on one of the dudes. It's called Icy Helve and it's located on Dorn. So make sure to kill this dude or pickpocket this dude or whatever. The next one lies in this location, in this room. You'll find it, but to get access to this room, because it's closed, you need to do quest in this area. And last Ice Crystal part lies in this area. So in this location you will find it, it's on the dude. So all parts on different dudes. So when you get all 3 parts, basically just double click any of them and you will be prompted with this stuff. You can combine all these items and look at the result. Just at Act 1 we got this very rare Morning Frost, and every time we're dealing cold damage, we're dealing additional 1 cold damage. And with the spell we always probably inflicting shield to a target. This will make our targets probably vulnerable to cold damage. And that means with this stuff we can do double cold damage. I don't know, isn't it insane? So just look at this. Oh my god. We inflicting this encrusted with frost. And with every frost spell we probably will inflict this stuff that will make our damage doubled. So damage, our frost damage is just insane. And that's my Crystal Maiden build. Oh yeah. I hope you enjoyed this awesome Jaina Proudmoure build in Baldur's Gate 3. Write other cool builds that you want to see on my channel in the comments as always. I'm thinking about making Arthas maybe. King Arthas, Undead Oathbreaker should be cool. Watch other cool videos on the skin right now and see you in the next videos, guys.